Know what I hate? You wanna know what I hate? You really wanna know what I hate? Dude, just f***ing get on with it already. I hate bosses that piss me the f*** off. So let's go over my top 10 most irritating bosses.
It's a top 5, jeez. You didn't even get your own video. What the heck?
Top 5 most irritating bosses, go!
Psycho Mantis. Everyone knows Psycho Mantis. He's like your neighbor, your teacher, your manager, your mom. We first encounter Mrs. Mantis as we watch Meryl run away with that big fat butt.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And there he is. He's a ghost. A hologram?
Some kind of hallucination.
Yeah, whatever. He's there, and that's foreshadowing. After meeting up with Meryl in the ladies' bathroom and seeing Meryl's hard-ass nipples, you make your way into the commander's room where Mantis does some pretty crazy mind control shit on Meryl, which means you gotta beat her up. Once the battle with Mantis starts, you'll soon realize that all of your attempts to harm your neighbor are all for naught. It's like he's psychic. They should call him Psychic Mantis. It makes more sense. But seriously, the first time you played this, everyone was stumped. This is number 5 on the list strictly for the initial confusion. The trick is to take your controller out of port 1 and plug it into port 2. If you weren't able to figure it out and kept getting your ass kicked by his deadly furniture, Campbell will give you a ring-a-ding and explain the trick to defeating your manager. And after you beat him, you get to see his face. Oh god, that's nasty. General Rahm was the perfect antagonist for the first Gears of War. Just gaze upon his badassery. His skills include snapping necks in style and never smiling. With a resume that long, it's obvious that you don't see him very often throughout the campaign. The build-up to Rahm's fight took place on a choo-choo train, so you knew you were in store for some serious shit. How does such a badass antagonist assert his dominance over his foes, you ask? Well, it's obvious. He hides behind bats. You see, Rahm is protected by these bat things. They're called krill. They're like Zubats, but they're actually nothing like Zubats. They're actually more like termites, but instead of wood, they eat your flesh. The fight with Rahm was a pain because he wore krill around him like a bulletproof vest. Because of this, it makes the fight annoying and tedious until you find a rinse and repeat way to kill him. Okay, real talk here. Let's watch this shit real quick. Resident Evil 3 is one of my favorite games, but this shit here is just too wacky. These shitty ass cues in game do nothing but interrupt you in your main quest. This one's the worst. After skillfully dodging Nemesis, the main bad guy in the game, you know, the one the game's named after, you're hit with this bullshit. Like, really, game? You really want me to beat your stupid Alaskan bull worm? Really? Well, I'ma kill it. Oh, you best believe I'ma kill it. Also, I love how they put this convenient little pond with this street light. I don't know about you guys, but that has never helped me in this fight. Bloodborne. It's really hard. Next? Okay, but really, Bloodborne is a game meant to give you a challenge. There is no leisurely playing this game. No strolls, no casual jogs, and definitely no long walks on the beach.
I love the beach.
After a while of playing the game, you get used to the difficulty and brace yourself for any unforgiving situation. This number 2 spot goes to the blood-starved beast of Old Yarnum. He looks like normal fare for this game, but he'll f*** you up, royally. The other bosses up until then were challenging and tough, but the blood-starved beast, or as I like to call him, the blood-starved bitch, is just sporadic, spastic, and cheap. Like, come on, poison? That's just not nice. And the poison normally comes after an attack that leaves you with little to no health, so the poison will finish your sorry ass off. Now, fortunately for me, while recording this footage, I kinda glitched him out and gave him a few swift hits with my mallet. Oh look, I got him! This calls for a victory dance. If there's any word I can use to describe Shao Kahn's final fight in Mortal Kombat 9, it would be cheap. What makes this fight top the list is the fact that this fight was a sudden spike in difficulty. Not only was this hard to do, you had to use Raiden. Who the hell uses Raiden?
Not me!
Fighting this man makes me so mad I can barely contain my liquids. To win, you just have to learn the ways of Raiden and learn his pattern. My good buddy Afro supplied the footage you're seeing right now, which he actually did just a little too well, so let's hear his opinion on the matter.
The difficulty spike in Mortal Kombat 9 was something that no one really expected. It certainly took me by surprise the first time I played, so much so that it took me 2 years to beat the game. I'm glad that NetherRealm decides to dial back the difficulty a little bit with later installments, but that doesn't change the fact that Mortal Kombat 9 holds the #1 spot for hardest boss in gaming. That was good enough, I'm not doing any more. Ooh, I hope you're happy, Chance. I hope you're happy.
Hey, I just finished this video and thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, go ahead and feel free to smack the fuck up out of that like button down below. And also onto the side over here, we also do have a few videos that you can go ahead and check out as well. On the top up here, we have one of our Shovel Knight videos here, and it takes you straight to the playlist that you can go ahead and view for all the Shovel Knight goodness. The playlist actually has to be finished because the playthrough is not finished yet, but it will be done. Down here we have our latest, our previous top 10, which was our top 10 fatalities in Mortal Kombat. That video was pretty decent. You can go ahead and check that shit on out. But with that, guys, you guys do enjoy the rest of the shit on the channel, and we will see you guys in the next one.